Namaste. Thank you for joining us again for another study group session. Welcome. Namaste. Namaste. Okay, let's just do a quick invocation, shall we? So we can begin. To the Divine Supreme and Absolute God, to my spiritual teacher, all spiritual teachers, holy angels, holy masters, to all the saints, Divine Lord Christ, to the Hirka of the Divine Holy Angels and Archangels, and all the great ones, we humbly invoke for your divine guidance, for divine help and protection, for divine oneness, for the divine spirituality, for your divine and priceless teachings, for the divine knowledge, wisdom, mercy, good health, and love. With thanks and with faith, so be it, and so it is. Thank you. Welcome. We continue our journey from Master Choa's book, Spiritual Essence of Man, the Chakras and the Inverted Tree of Life. We're on page 144, and this is Yesod, right? Sacred sex. And on page 144, which is how to transmute sex energy, this is where we left off last week. So as we promised, we're going to practice how to transmute sex energy. You will learn the technique today according to the book. We'll just read and the book, we'll follow it, and that way we'll get it done. Okay, so it's fairly simple. You guys can see the pictures here. I don't know if you can see. This is one picture, and it goes telling you more or less what to do here in the book. It's pretty good process. Okay, and that will be from page 144 all the way to page 152. And then we will do that. Now, before we do, I would like to read this in page 152. Is that it says, transmutation of sex energy can be done every day, especially if a person does not engage in any sexual activity. This is very important. This can be done by adolescents or teenagers to accelerate their mental and spiritual development. This is very important, especially to all of our friends, teenage friends out there. This is super good. It really helps, especially with your studies, with anything else. It should not be practiced during menstruation or when a person is very irritated or angry. This way I'm reading this first. 152, page 152. So when should it not be done? During menstruation or when someone is irritated or angry. Why not during menstruation? No. No, it's because we're... I thought you meant when you're irritated. No. No, when you are irritated in your sexual organ, no. When you are... So this video is gonna get a lot of views just because of that. No, Spike. No. I mean, if you're irritated down there, then I don't know. That's up to you if you want to. That might get you irritated, and then you might not want to do it. So, it may happen. I don't know. So, no. Okay, let's just do this. If you are irritated and your sexual organ is irritated, right? But you still can be happy and you're not menstruating if you're a woman, then you're good. You understand? So as long as you can stay happy and not let the irritation irritate you, you're good. So, so yes. So If you're a man or woman and you're irritated down there, well, it's up to you. If that irritates you. But no, but why women when during menstruation? Why not? Because what happens to the blood that is coming out? Is that what are you doing? Expelling, right? You're expelling, and so the energy, so that blood is already done, right? Is because the egg is done, so the energy itself is already um, uh, like depleted. So it's like I don't want to say waste, but it's dirty, right? So the blood is already you're expelling all that from your body because it's not healthy to keep it there. You're expelling that. So that same energy you're gonna want to bring up. So also, um, uh, friends that have venereal diseases, clean that area, right? Uh, First, energy cleansing. If not, it's okay. Like you can still do it, but especially if you have a, it should not happen if you have like also how do you say that, if it is active, like if uh, like if you break out or something, then do not do it at that moment, because also there's dirty energy there. Do not do it. It's not good to be done in that, also. If not, you're good. You can go ahead. But so if you watch those things, and this goes obviously for men and women, uh, and then also if you're irritated or not, or angry, don't do it. Emotionally irritated or angry, don't do it. That's really funny. Anyway, um, okay, so now, good to be done by teenagers, especially. This is really good because it helps on their mental and spiritual development. And also, it can be done every day. And it also helps in your spiritual and mental development as well, even at an adult age. Just that when you're a teenager, you're going through puberty. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of energy, right? So it definitely helps. Okay? And you're still growing. So, shall we? You guys good? You guys want to try it? Yes. Yeah? Okay, good. All right, so let's do that. So, I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to go over it real quick. I'm just going to read straight from the book. But it's basically you're bringing the energy, right? From what we read before, from the crown chakra, right? Down, all the way down to the sex chakra, scanning, and then bringing it back up. That's it. It's basically what it is. And then we're going to, balance. We're going to go like this. It's like we're dancing, right? And then that balances the energy. So you're going to see that's in the book, in the pictures. I'm going to ask Frankie to see if he can show the pictures in the book. Do you guys have the book? Right? So you share the pictures in the book and then in the video. So, first invoke for divine blessings. We just did, but we'll do it again when we do the exercise. We connect the tongue to the palate. This is very important. Why? Keeps the energy in the cycle, right? Completes the cycle, right? The circuit. It closes the circuit. Very good. And then we scan the crown chakra. What does it mean by the scan the crown chakra? So you're going to just go like this. Your crown chakra is here, right? This is your crown. Your crown chakra is here like this. You have like a little crown. So then you're going to go like that and feel your crown, right? So you're going to feel your crown, right? And then that's it. You might do this, you might do that. It doesn't matter where where you feel it. Just go slowly. When you feel something, a little pressure in your hand, that's where you stop. Right? Go ahead. There you go. If you feel something and you just go slowly. If you feel something really close, that's okay. If you feel it here, it's okay. That's okay. And then it says, using both hands, sweep the divine energy from the crown chakra down to the sex chakra while inhaling simultaneously. Walking and chewing gum. You're going to do this at the same time. Simultaneously. Imagine electric violet light going down. What does electric violet light look like? Because, that's always a question. It looks like this. At the top. You see at the top of the book? I don't know, can you see this? I don't know if you can see this. It's a lot of light. But, like in the book, it looks something like that, right? It's just electric white with violet like this on the periphery. Yeah, bright, 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 white. So then, you scan, and then as you inhale, bring the energy down. Inhale, inhale, and then all the way to the sex chakra, and then scan the sex chakra. If you're coming down, right, scan your sex chakra, right, and then sweep the energy slowly up to the crown chakra and exhale simultaneously. Right, and you bring it to the crown. So sweep the sex energy slowly up the crown chakra and exhale simultaneously. Steps 3 to 6 consist of one cycle. Repeat the procedure 7 times, ending with a downward sweeping motion towards the sex chakra. Okay. Ending how? Downwards. Repeat the procedure. How many times? 7, right? And then ending with the downward sweeping motion towards the sex chakra. So if this going down, right, scanning going up, that's 1. So how do we end going down? 7. So we do 7.5. Do 7 and then 1.5. So that's it. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And then after we do that, right, we do from steps 3 to 6 is basically what we just did. Step 7 is what it says to do it 7 times. Step 8 says step 1 foot towards the back and slightly bend your body backward. You're gonna see that over there. So you basically step back and you bend your body backward. Right? That's here. So here we're stepping back. Right? You see how on page 149, right? Put your hand, she's showing putting your hands there, so, for the back support. So you hurt your back. And step 1 foot towards the back and slightly bend your body backward. Be aware of your back and your spine for about 10 seconds. This is to distribute the excess transmuted sex energy to the back of the body. So you're being aware of any tingling, any sensation in your back, right, for the sex energy, right? So distribute the energy there. This is to distribute. Now you're moving your body to distribute. You first do this, right, 7.5 times, and then you step with the 1 foot back towards the back, and you go like this, right, and to distribute the energy. Then step 9, move your right foot to the right side and lean to the right. Raise your right arm on shoulder level with the elbow bent, right, and the arm parallel to the ground, like this. And then be aware of the left brain and the right side of the body for about 10 seconds. This to distribute the excess transmuted sex energy to the left brain and the right side of the body. Why left brain and right side? Left brain controls the right side. Exactly. So we're gonna step back. You're gonna see that on page 150, right? You're gonna see this, and then to the left. So you see this. You're gonna step on one side and then to the other side. Step on one side, right? And then step to the other side. Again, 10 seconds, right? For 10 seconds, you're being aware of your left brain and the right side of your body, and then vice versa. Then you do the other side is step with the other foot, right, with the left foot, and be aware of your left side and your right brain. So, but to be aware of the left brain and the right side of your body for about 10 seconds. This is to distribute the excess transmuted sex energy to the left brain and the right side of the body. Then we're going to be straight, right? Before we move to the other side. Step 10, stand straight. There you go. Move your left foot to the left side and lean to the left. Raise your left arm on shoulder level with your elbow bent and the arm parallel to the ground. 152. Be aware of the right brain and the left side of the body for about 10 seconds. This is to distribute the excess transmuted sex energy to the right brain and the left side of the body. Give thanks. So we invoke again. We give thanks, right? And shake the body and do some exercises. Okay, cool. So we'll do all that. So that's that. So shall we? Okay. So yes. So then let's I guess move over there and we can just do it. Yeah. So why not? Everybody, let's go. We gotta do it. Let's go. So, oh, okay.
But did you want to just sit with the mic and?
Yeah. Okay. So then, hey, yeah, but you can stand over there. Okay. So,
Sit there. I'm just gonna cut it as soon as you're ready. Just tell me.
okay.
I'll edit out all this volume, so don't worry. I'll cut like later on. This is just for the live session.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
You guys ready?
I didn't want to just put this whole part in front of the camera because this is he's gonna cut the video, so it's okay. Okay. So first thing, it says we invoke for divine blessings, right? Step 1. We invoke for divine blessings. To the Supreme God, we thank you for your great blessings. To my spiritual teacher, Master Choa Kok Sui, all spiritual teachers, holy angels, holy masters, to divine Lord Christ, and to all the saints, to all the hierarchy of the holy angels and archangels, thank you for your divine and priceless blessings, for the help and protection, and for the divine illumination. Thank you for the priceless blessings, for helping us in the transmutation of sex energy. We humbly thank you. In full faith, thank you. So be it. Now, step 2, connect your tongue to your palate. And then go like this, scan your crown. Just wherever you feel, just slowly, even if you have to go like this, look at me. Even if you have to go like this, it doesn't matter. Wherever you feel that it stops, then you feel something there, like there. And then you inhale, and we're going to bring it down to the sex area. Inhale. And then scan the sex chakra until you feel something. And then exhale up. All the way to the crown. Exactly. Then I scan again. Inhale. And exhale up. Yes. And then scan again. Right? Inhale. Like this. Look at me. And then Scan and exhale. Up, up, up. Look at me. Watch me. And close your eyes. Still be aware for a moment. Okay. Be aware. Again, scan your crown. Inhale. Just do this exercise looking at me. You don't have to close your eyes. So scan until you feel something, right? A little bit. Inhale, go down. Up. And scan again. Then last time, going to inhale. Scan your crown. I think that's 7. Is that 7? Okay, so and that's it. So that's basically what you do, right? And then okay, now step 8 is step 1 foot towards the back and slightly bend your body backwards. Be aware of your back and your spine for 10 seconds, right? So we're gonna do this. We're going to put a foot back, right? Whichever one you choose. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. Be aware of your back. Be aware of the energy in your back. 3, 2, 1. Come back slowly. Get up. How do you feel? Okay. I generally do it. It doesn't matter. I do it with both, but it really doesn't matter. You can just do it once. And also, you move your from this position. You move, let's say, 1 foot to the right. So the right first. We're gonna go like this. Watch me, right? And then this hand down. Then be aware of your right side of your body and the left brain. Okay, and come back to the center, stand straight. Then you're gonna do the same, but on the other side. This arm is like this, good. And then be aware of the left side of your body and your right brain for 10 seconds. Make sure your tongue is connected to the palate. Okay. And it's really so that you can feel it. That's more than 10 seconds. And then we give thanks and shake the body and do some exercises. So To the Supreme God, we thank you for your great blessings. To my spiritual teacher, all spiritual teachers, holy angels, holy masters, to divine Lord Christ, and to all the saints, to the hierarchy of the holy angels and archangels. With your help and in your name, thank you for your divine and priceless blessings, help, protection, guidance, and divine illumination. Thank you for allowing us to transmit our sex energy, for your priceless blessings, healing, help, and oneness. Thank you. Okay, and now it says that we shake, 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 and we do some exercises. So we shake, shake, shake. You're going to put some music, right? And and then, good. And now we're going to let's just do these quick exercises. So we're going to rotate our eyes to the right, right? So make sure we keep our head straight. We rotate our eyes to the right, trying to stretch them as much as we can in all directions, 12 times. And when you're done, you stop and then you look forward and then start turning your eyes to the left, or again in circular motion 12 times. Good. And now we're going to inhale, bring the head backwards, right? Inhale through the nose. You can put your chin to the chest first, and then we're going to inhale through our nose, exhale through our mouth. We're going to when we bring the head back, we're going to inhale, and then bring it forward again, to put chin to the chest, exhale through the mouth, 12 times. Good. And then when you're done, we're going to look towards the right. We're going to inhale the right through the nose, and then look left, exhale through the mouth. 12 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times. Then now we're going to spread our legs, and we're going to separate our legs, and we're going to bend our knees as much as you can so that you don't hurt your knees when you do this. And we're going to turn our torso, start to the left. Inhale left, exhale right. Twelve times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. There you go. I don't know why I started counting backwards and then forwards, but it's okay. I run out of numbers. And I don't like zero, so there you go. Not being a hater about zero, but not into it. Okay, so and now we're going to move our hips, big circle, right, 12 times, to the right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The hands on the sides is to help your spine. Then to the side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, good. Now we're going to, our arms, we're going to whisk them, we're going to backwards in circular motion. And when you're done, forwards, circular motion 12 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then we're going to inhale here. This is 90-degree angle. You can put it on the sides, like here. There you go. And then this is parallel to the floor. this area, go like this, so that people can see you. Yeah, there you go. So that this is parallel to the floor, and it's a right angle, right? So we're going to inhale all the stress from the day and let it go. So it's just here and let go. Just let your arms fall, completely limp. 12 times. Okay, good. And then we're going to do the wrists. We're going to rotate our wrists 12 times. And to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then our fingers. We're going to bring regular fingers, and we're going to go down and stretch them as much as you can. This is very good to prevent carpal tunnel and things like that. Syndrome if you're in the office all the time, working on a computer. So inhale and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You exhale every time you go down. Try to stretch those fingers 12 times. Okay, good. You can go like this. It's really good. Move those fingers a little bit. And now we're going to face north, wherever north is, right? You guys are facing north right now, so that's good. We're going to face north, and we're going to bounce like this. Move your arms and bounce 60 times. Thirty-one, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and I lost count, and then 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. So good. And then this is very good for your basic chakra, good for prosperity. So this is good. Now all these exercises are very simple, but they're good, they were made by Master Choa Kok Sui to to remove any blockages in the nadis, in the energy channels in your body, so energy can flow better. And that's why you do it, to also release excess energy, because you brought down a lot of energy into your system. So this is a way of releasing excess energy, right? So, and then I don't know why I'm looking at the book, but this is good. This is funny. And then we're gonna do the knees, and we're gonna rotate them to the right 12 times, and to the left 12 times. And then we're going to raise one of our legs, the right leg. No, not like that. Oh, okay, so I guess you can do that. So you can raise. There you go. But can we see you, Gisela? Can you? No. Okay. See, sure. So you can see it's going up and down the feet. So up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and to the right in circular motion. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and then to the side. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. So the other foot. Up and down, right? Now, when you do up and down, make sure that you are stretching, right? You feel the muscles of the leg on both sides when you go down and when you go up. And then to the right, and to the left. And 12. Okay, shake it off. Shake both feet, and then we clap. And thank you. So the clapping is so that we can disintegrate any dirty energy that we expelled from our system. That's why when you exercise, you expel dirty energy from your system. So you clap. And the clapping, if you focus on your asana, right, Bina, so when you're clapping, and you say disintegrate mentally, right? Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. You're disintegrating all dirty energy. So that's that. So if you can return to your seat. Thank you guys for doing this. Okay, how do you guys feel? If you can remember when you were doing the transmutation, how do you feel? Good? Yeah? Good. Anyone else felt the energy? Yeah? Peaceful, right? When you guys, when I said, to just close your eyes and let go, when you were bringing the energy up, did anybody experience stillness? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, good. If you experience stillness, when I was saying, you come down, and one of the times I said, come up, and then just close your eyes, connect them to the palate, and let go. Just stay there. This is very good. You can feel stillness every time you do that. It's very special. You can do this very slowly, and then when you come, you can just relax and just be aware and come back. So anyway, this is really special that Master Choa shares that with us in a book. Otherwise, I couldn't be talking about it. So, but it's public knowledge, it's here. So here we're just covering the whole book. So this is in the book, so we're covering it. But it is very special. This information, this exercise, is incredibly special, super important. It's fantastic. It really, there's a lot of benefits to it, but do not trust, like Master Choa used to say, right? Don't trust what I say. Don't trust what you read in books. Experiment, experiment, experiment. Get your own conclusions. Gain your own conclusions from your experimentation, and then you can validate what has been said or what has been read, right? Experiment, experiment, experiment. Validate, validate, validate. Let's be objective, right? There's no fanaticism, no superstitious beliefs. We have to experiment, gain our own conclusions, and validate ourselves. So I invite you to do this, right, for an extended period of time and see if you experience any changes. Do this regularly and see if you experience any changes, as I have. Uh-huh. It says it can be done every day. It doesn't say to do it every day, but this can be done. Can be done every day. So transmutation of sex energy can be done every day. It doesn't have to be done every day, but can be done every day. Especially if a person does not engage in any sexual activity. Yeah, correct. But can it be done? For sure. I would recommend it. It's good. It's good for brain health, for everything. So, any questions about the exercise? No? We good?
Why does it say that if you don't have sexual activity? So if you do have sexual activity, you don't do it?
No, yeah, you can do it. But meaning especially when you don't have, when you're not sexually active, right? The energy, you have a lot of energy. So, exactly. So it's accumulated, but also, and then, I think this is changing over time, but not most people, they don't have the best attitude towards sex. You understand, as far as that sex is good, sex is natural, right? And it should, but it should be practiced with moderation. But it's fantastic. It's good. It's a natural thing. It wasn't the norm, at least in the West, that it was, it wasn't seen in the best light. So it's not the proper attitude. But if you have the proper attitude towards sex, you naturally transmute. But this helps it. This is, it's exponential. The benefits. So if you're not using the sex energy like that, then it's very, very good to do this, because then you can actually use the sex energy for good spiritual growth, right? For transmutation of the sex energy. So, and the benefits are exponential. Than when it's just naturally done, and you can do more than when it's naturally done. So do not let us enter into temptation. So the next section of Yesod, and this is the last sections, is the phrase from the Lord's Prayer, right? In page 152. Do not let us enter into temptation. Meditating on Yesod and on the deeper meaning of the phrase, and do not let us enter into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Matthew 6:13, Lamsa's translation. Facilitates the transmutation of sex energy into regenerative, loving, creative energy, and divine energy. The transmutation of sex energy is necessary for one's spiritual development. Did the author say something? Right? Transmutation of sex energy is what? Necessary for one's spiritual development. It's not that it could or can, like we were talking about, is that it's necessary. Okay, sex energy, once transmuted, provides energy to the upper chakras. It is necessary for the proper functioning of the brain and the nervous system. Clear? Whether one is celibate or not, the transmutation of sex energy is extremely useful. This is to answer your question. It is very important to have a proper attitude towards sex, because a negative attitude causes the sex energy to get stuck in the sex chakra, preventing the sex energy from flowing upward to the higher chakras and causing psychological and physical health problems. Sex is natural and wholesome, but it has to be regulated and transmuted into divine union with the higher soul. This can be done through the meditation on the Lord's Prayer. For more information, read Universal and Kabbalistic Chakra Meditation on the Lord's Prayer by the author, Master Choa Kok Sui. That's the next book we're reading. It's a good complement to this. So, do not let us into temptation. Basically, what we were saying before, use the sex energy wisely. Doesn't mean you cannot, use it. Again, we read it before, right? In the other weeks, you can have an active sex life. You can have a lot of fun. You can climax no problem, ejaculate, all this stuff. But again, this is mainly for men, as women are naturally tantric. They naturally transmute, right? During orgasm and climax. But it is important, especially also, to also use the energy for transmutation purposes. So this is good. So do not let us enter into temptation. This is why that line in the Lord's Prayer is assigned to the sex chakra, because it can be transmuted. That energy, right, can be transmuted into love, into intimacy, into love, right, into higher mental faculty and spiritual oneness and spiritual energy. Yes? Okay. So, next section, in page 153, the ninth commandment. The Yesod, sex chakra, right? Yesod, the sex chakra, corresponds to the ninth commandment. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Exodus 20:16, Oxford Bible. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. The question is why. Where is bearing false witness? No, that's fine. You can say it as I'm asking. Lying. Good. So where? So and against someone else, right? But again, so where does that come from? I mean, how do you lie? Do you make hand signals? No, generally, when you bear false witness, right? You're saying something. You're speaking. So when you are speaking, when you're communicating, that has to do with the throat chakra. Yes. So why is it that the author is talking about the sex chakra? Each commandment is assigned to a chakra, right? There's 10 commandments, or to a sephiroth or chakra. There are 10 commandments, right? There's 11 sephiroth. One there's 10 sephiroth and one hidden. The hidden one goes, which is the throat, goes with the ashna, right? So this is the thing for you. So remember that I said it's necessary to transmute this sex energy is necessary to be transmuted for spiritual progress, right? For spiritual progress. It affects all the higher centers from the throat up. It nourishes all these centers, right? So and is very closely connected to the throat chakra. The sex chakra and the throat chakra, like we said in the previous talks, they are interconnected. They're very connected. That's why artists, yeah, why? Because one is the physical creative center, and the other one is the lower creative center, right? Physical, so lower creative center, and the higher creative center, right? So this has to do with mental faculty. The throat chakra has to do with mental faculty. If these chakras, but where is the nourishing from that comes from the sex chakra, from Yesod. So in order for these chakras to be nourished, for them to be strong, for them to be true, they need to be properly nourished from Yesod. So that there's no problem in your mental judgment, in your communication and all this stuff. This energy, Yesod, must be good, must be balanced. The sex chakra must be good, must be balanced, must be healthy, and the energy transmuted properly. Okay. Any questions? No? Okay. So the divine name of Yesod, the last part. As you know, I never read it. But in page 153, you can read it in the book. It says the divine name of Yesod is Shaddai Elchai. So Shaddai, then another word El, and another word Chai. So that's the divine name for Yesod. Yeah. I never go into the divine names, but one day maybe we should. That would be another. Maybe if we ever get to the Sefer Yetzirah, we can go through it.
Another season?
The Sefer Yetzirah, the book, the Kabbalistic book. One of the main Kabbalist works of the Kabbalah. Um, there's a great Sefer Yetzirah by Arya Kaplan, Rabbi Arya Kaplan. It's very, very good version in English. Yeah.
Is there ever a right time, or when is the right time to use the divine names?
I'm not. I'm not in the. I don't know that I want to talk about that. See, the thing is, the divine name, especially in this setting, for me to talk about that, I generally don't. My teacher, Master Choa, said, be careful when you're going to say the divine names, because you will be held accountable. That's why you can't just say these divine names have power. You understand? Unless you're gonna, for you, and it has a lot of power. So for you to use them, it has to be something really big. And you need to know what you're using them for. You need to know what is that you're doing. So I guess that when you are actually, most people don't need, that are not doing this kind of stuff. So once I think that it's definitely not for personal amusement or personal, um, research or whatever. You really have to know what you're doing, and once you know that what you're doing, then you will know when to use the names. I guess is what I'm saying.
Can I ask
For
another question of that?
yeah.
Are the divine names in this book similar to the divine names in the Kingdom of
So the divine names in this book,
names?
yeah, they're powerful names. So the divine names in the book are tied to the Kabbalah and to the, you know, in somewhat reference to the divine names of God. So they have some of the divine names
So
of
it
God.
has something to do with the
Yes. So because those come from the Kabbalah. So yeah, they should not. We have to be careful when we talk about them. And sometimes people may tell you, "Oh, okay, but you will be held accountable." In the sense, it's a lot of power. Correct. And we spoke about that earlier, like when we covered Da'at, when we covered the throat chakra and Da'at, we spoke about that ad nauseum. Uh, you guys can check out that video also for that. But definitely, let me ask you a question. When we did the transmutation, did you feel the energy? Who did not feel the energy? Who felt the energy? Right? Did you feel the energy was powerful? Do you feel better? Do you feel stronger, or do you feel better? You felt, good. Okay, so, and that's just, we were doing it kind of quick. If you go very slow, if you go slow and you really take your time, whatever, you're definitely gonna feel this. And that was just from a simple invocation, because when you do an invocation, if you do it with intention, you're actually invoking all these beings. If you're having this experience just by doing this an invocation, and you're doing this kind of work with protection and guidance from the Supreme God, why do you need the names? Just by your intention, and you're asking the Supreme God to assist you, it's already a lot. You're gonna like fry yourself. I don't know. So there's no, really, there's you're already having guidance, help, protection. There's no need. It's just, oh, we know this name, oh, we want to say it. It's vibration, you understand? It has to do with vibration. So unless it's something that is emergency, crucial, whatever, you know, you really know what you're getting yourself into, so that you don't hurt yourself. Because sometimes people say it constantly, um, and people say it, even there is a religion that has it as part, Christian sect that has it as part of their name, right? Is so the witnesses, right? So, and they say their name because it's part of their name, so that's a divine name, and they say it constantly, normal. Obviously, when you are saying it like that, normally it has power, but it's not as much. But when you're actually doing a serious advanced spiritual operation and you're saying the name uh, with emphasis and with intention and all that, it's a completely different story. So that's, be careful, because then, like, if we're asking the question, then we shouldn't be doing it, because we, we don't know what we're doing. And we can do a lot, if we have so much experiences, even without the names, we're already doing meditations and all that stuff, where we can already have issues, or is dangerous, advanced spiritual work. So with the names, is even more. So as long as you follow instructions and follow simple instructions, to at least in this book, all the exercises are really safe. Meditation into hearts is really safe. So as long as you do it and follow instructions, it's really safe. It's good. When you start adding other stuff, it's not easy, right? So anyway, so that was Yesod. That was the chapter on the sex chakra. We finished it finally. That's good. Happy we got through it unscathed. So just joking. So next week we're gonna do chapter 10, the Sleeping Beauty and the Fiery Serpent, Malkut, the kingdom, right? So Malkut Kingdom, that's on page 155. This is a great chapter, Sleeping Beauty and the Fiery Serpent, Malkut Kingdom, the basic chakra. So read up. This is a very interesting chapter. It has a lot of stuff. We're going to be here for a bit. And then after that is chapter 12, the unknown, where page 172, the one that we reference almost every study session, is. And that's it. And I hope that you enjoy the session. After the unknown, you have the meditation, which we'll do, and that meditation, the I am, is something that everybody's gonna like. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay, shall we close? Thank you for coming, and see you guys next week. Make sure you like and subscribe. It helps a lot. And leave your comments down below, and join us. Keep joining us. Thank you. So, shall we? To the Divine Supreme and Absolute God, we thank you for your good blessings. To my spiritual teacher, all spiritual teachers, holy angels, holy masters, to all the saints, to the Divine Lord Christ, and to the hierarchy of the divine holy angels and archangels, and to all the great ones, we humbly thank you for your divine and priceless blessings. Thank you for your divine light, love, and mercy, for the divine good health and protection, guidance, and divine illumination. Thank you for the priceless blessings of love, enlightenment, loving kindness, spirituality, harmony, and peace. For the protection, the guidance, and the help, we thank you. Thank you for the priceless teachings, for the knowledge, the understanding, and the priceless blessings for the healing and the illumination. With thanks and with faith, so be it, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amma Namaste. Thank you, Amma Namaste. Amma Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. Namaste. Amma Namaste. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys next week, and many blessings.